Welcome back, Forester Dragons. I am going to try to make it through this video without one of my children interrupting again. So this is the third time. So normally in a normal school year, I would be doing clay with you and teaching you about form. So form is an element of art. It's like our line, our shape, our color. This form is one of our elements. Our elements are our tools, what we use to build a beautiful piece of art. Now, a form, unlike a shape, is 3D. A shape is 2D. So a shape has height and width, but it doesn't have depth. Like Miss Eskew has height, I have width, and then I have depth. I'm not flat. So we're going to be making a form, but we're going to make a tree, okay? And we're going to use a paper bag and a plate and scraps of paper to create a tree. Now with your tree, maybe you want to build a little tree house up here with an old container or whatever you want to do. Maybe you have string and you want a little swing hanging down. You can have fun with it any way you want. It's going to be your tree. So for this week, I think we're going to focus on the bag, building the tree itself, and gluing it on the foundation of the plate. And then next week, we'll start to add the grass and any color and the birds or flowers, whatever you want to call them. Learning to fold paper to an extent. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. We'll see if I get interrupted again. If I do, maybe I'll just let it go. Or you're in my house because it's Christmas break and we're on quarantine, you know, the whole world is a pandemic. Okay, so here we go. So I've got my paper plate, my paper bag. So here's the bag itself, right? I'm going to be cutting from the opening. So this is the opening right here, okay? So I'm going to just cut straight down, maybe about, it's about the length of, let's see, would it be about the length of a marker? Yeah, maybe about the length of a marker. About halfway down the bag, not too far because part of the bag will be the trunk. These are going to be the branches, okay? So about halfway down. You can see here's about halfway, okay? I'm going to go ahead and then open up the bag a little bit so I can get the bottom flat. So I open the bag so my bottom is flat. You can see the strips up at the top. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and squeeze. See that? I'm just going to squeeze near the bottom, but I want to keep the bottom as flat as I can. Okay? So I'm squeezing. And then once I get it kind of squeezed, I'm going to twist it. Okay? And I'm going to twist it up. I'm turning it in a circle. Okay? And I'm smushing it while I do it. Okay? And then I can kind of pull it down and sit it. Let me make sure you can see. I'm sitting it down and pulling. Okay? Now, I need to start to do the same with these branches, right? So I'm going to just take sections. You can twist them all individually, or you can twist some together, but I'm just turning them, like twisting them, okay? And I'm going to keep doing that. It's kind of stronger if you put more than one together. It might tear on you if you just do them all separate. So I'm putting at least 2 strips together so that it doesn't tear. So like here's one, here's I think this is actually 3. But I'm going to go down to the base of them, and then I'm just going to start to twist. Okay. And then I'll do another one. And just keep twisting them. Okay, so you can see I've got my branches all twisted and my trunk, right? I've got my beautiful tree. So now I need a plate to glue it to. So I am going to reach up here and I'm going to just get a paper plate. I'm going to turn it upside down so that it's just the white. And I think, yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and put a bunch of glue on the base of the tree. You can see that, right? I'm just going to stir it around with the tip and glue it down. Now what I'm going to recommend to you, since we have a little bit of time, is to get a little bit of color on the bottom of your plate here. So I would just take a marker and along these edges, I would put some color like this, okay? Wherever the tree's not, I want you to color the plate. You can use multiple colors, but I want you to go ahead and color all that white. Okay, it's going to make it easier when you start to cut the paper grass. And you want to be sure that you get every bit of white, or at least most of it. It'll help when you start to put the grass. Okay. Okay. So in just a minute, I'm going to pause it and finish coloring mine, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like afterward. Okay, I'm sorry, I got distracted. I'm going to go ahead and pause it. I'll finish up and show you. Okay, you can see I finished coloring. I even added little spots of brown. Now, if you don't have a brown paper bag, you can use, I did one with, for some reason, we had blue paper bags, so I did a blue tree. You can do whatever, make work whatever you have. You can even twist paper. Okay, just smush down the paper to create a base. Like if I take, let me find a piece and I can show you. So if I take a base and I twist it in the middle, and I would need to cut the strips up here like this, just like we did with the bag, so that I can twist these and make the branches, right? And then down here, I would just spread it out, smush it down to create that base of the tree. Okay, I hope that helps you, and I hope you have a great week. I'll see you next week. Bye.